Hi, I am Kumaravai. You may know me from my edits, arts, WIP animations, play game videos on my YouTube gaming channel, rants, and so much more. As I am here, I'd like to address what has happened with Trevor and me and everything else I have done that I regret. When I first came to high school as a freshman, I got film studies as my second period. And what happened at film studies is that people behind of the class, they were throwing paper balls at us, and we had a sub-teacher which made it harder, and they were bullying a boy that made him mad. So I got up and yelled at everyone because I was trying to protect him. And a teacher from music class came in and she thought I was testing boundaries. Since I was new to the school when I was trying to protect a person from getting hurt, and I was in the office alone waiting for the principal, and that's when Trever came in and asked if I was okay. I was crying and worried that I was going to go to jail or the hospital because of what my parents told me if I acted the way I did, since I always had to obey and never had my own boundaries growing up. He tried to calm me down and he went to go get a teacher, which has helped, and I got a warning for that since it was the first day only. After a few days, when I heard that Trevor was leaving school next year, I decided to ask for his number, and he gave his number to me, and ever since that, we've been talking to each other. And at first, I would sit alone at lunch until, later on, I decided to sit with Trevor, and I become his friend after talking to him and getting on. I started to have feelings for him, and the problem is that he is 3 years older than me. I was a freshman and he was a senior, which is wrong in many ways. I should have realized sooner. I talked about having a crush on him on TikTok a while back when I used to have walls from the Wappa as my sprite, and I was very happy. But soon later, after a few weeks, I confessed my feelings to him on the phone. But he loved me as a friend since he knows he can love me for many reasons. But I was blinded by lust, and I did risky things, and as we kept seeing each other at school, I had been holding his hand and giving him gifts. Then soon later, I had been kissing him on the cheek and forehead, which I know I shouldn't do, but I couldn't control myself and I ended up doing things I shouldn't do. One day, I ended up kissing him on the lips, and his eyes widened, and he covered his mouth, but he wasn't mad at me and let me kiss him a few times. Soon after, things started to change, and I've been worried he's been pushing me away after I got close to him, and has been making me question myself every day. He started to want to stay away from me, and when I tried to tell you guys about it, you warned me, but I didn't listen to you guys with facts, and I thought to myself, if I keep going, maybe things will change, and things will get better. But I end up getting worse and worse, and every time I tried to speak to him about it, he made me question myself and made me feel like I was a bad guy. I tried to give him choices and what he wants, but he kept pushing me away. And one day when he was playing a video game, I teased him it's a skill issue, and he got up, then he slapped me in the face. I froze and didn't know what to do. The teacher was shocked and worried. He got suspended, and I started freaking out because I used to be around him, and I liked being with him. I thought it'd be a good idea to make a video about this, but since I didn't know that saying skill issues makes him mad, I saw that people take it in a way I was not ready for, and I ended up avoiding leaving him. In 2026, I started talking to this boy named Daniel. He's very nice, and we don't talk as much. But after talking to him, I started to like him, and I've been questioning myself that if I like Trevor or Daniel. and I didn't know what to do since Trevor was gone from school because he graduated while I got to stay. Trevor likes doing memes, and one time I recorded him doing a joke, and I asked, got anything else to say? And he suddenly started that joke for the N word, but he cut himself off and just said, and I did not expect him to do that, and I got worried because I was recording him, so I ended up deleting the post after I posted it. I felt regret posting that because I recorded him without telling him, and I don't accept these jokes as a person who loves everyone. But he only said them around me and not other people, which I found it very weird. But being blinded by love, I let it go and didn't do anything else about it. He tested the stuff I hated and played very loud noises when I specifically told him that I hate loud noises and other things. But he kept pushing my buttons, and it almost made me freaked out. He has been adding meme and pushing away people he is close with because bad things happen, and he doesn't like hurting people, but pushes them away when bad stuff happens, and I understand, but it was not an excuse to push people away who love you deeply because bad stuff happens. And I accepted this for a long time until one day ago on the 26th of July, I had enough and started talking him down all about the things he has done. And he kept trying to make me question myself, but I stayed grounded and kept going until he gave out and he was not letting people help him. He tells me that he regrets the things he has done and he is trying to get better, and I'm glad he's finally told the truth, as I wanted that from the start. After joining 4th of July, I lost feelings for him after he shut me out for the last time, and I started wanting to be with other people and wish that I never met him in my life. So I lost feelings for him and decided that I was going to try to find someone else. After I made videos of me and Trever on TikTok, I lost so many people, and I'm worried it was the other stuff like the new rules or something. But after so long, I realized it was Trever and just everyone else. Everyone didn't like that I was crushing on a senior who didn't actually date me, but was platonic. But to you guys, it seemed like platonic dating, and I am sorry. I don't know how can I get you guys back, but yes, I see it. It's my fault for falling in love with someone who didn't love me back that way. As he actually said, I feel the same way too, but as a friend. And it was my fault for the stuff I did, and I am sorry. I should have seen the red flags sooner. Even if Trevor has done something, I see him as a friend who is still trying to learn and understand mental health, but also focus on life, as it was my fault for falling in love with him, and I am sorry. I should have waited until it felt right, but I got carried away and did stuff I should have not done. I don't know how you guys will forgive me and Trevor after telling you everything, but Trevor is not a racist, as he deeply cares for everyone and don't actually say real slurs to other people. But I still don't appreciate these jokes. He saw me as a friend and wanted me to wait until things felt right, and I got carried away with it, and his parents ended up pushing him away from me, which I understand why they did, as I am too young to love him, and I should have waited, but I got blinded and carried away. I can fix the damage I and Trevor have done, but I let you guys know that me and Trever are trying to get better, and I am working on to find someone else who is not an adult. That is all I want to say, and I am sorry for all the things I and Trever has done. I wish you the best of luck for all of you. Love, Zamir.